Hello everyone, my name is Kitetsu and welcome back to my channel. I can't believe it's here. All of the details of everything that's going to be in the starter box for the second edition of Age of Sigmar. We've been waiting so long to get these details and I can't believe we finally got them. First things first, I will leave a link in the description for this article so you can watch this video. I don't really know what's going on in it at the moment because I've only watched it like twice, but it seems very cool. You get to see what looks like the corpse of Nagash in it, which is crazy. We know that he did die and get resurrected, so whether it's something to do with that, I'm not sure. We get to see some of the characters from the new set. This bit was really cool. She's like chopping skeletons up and we actually see her literal helmet get split, which is cool, and we've never seen that happen in Age of Sigmar before. And then this is obviously the lady from the poster that we've seen so many times. Now this is the Mortarch of Grief, and look at her. She is going to be shrouded, which is very cool, and I wasn't expecting that. To be honest, I'm actually quite excited by the fact that they've put this kind of veil over her face. It basically means that they cannot mess up her face in any way. Sometimes the sculpts can go a little bit wrong with some of the faces of characters with Age of Sigmar. Cover it up and it adds to the mystique of the character, the intrigue, and to be honest, it just looks absolutely awesome. Like, look at the effect of that. Pretty cool that they've teased this character to us in this video, and I can't wait to see the actual model. But yep, it's a very cool little teaser and it sets things up very nicely with some good voice acting for the starter set. Right, so first things first, when is this coming out? It is going to hit stores on June the 30th and you can pre-order from June the 16th. That is actually mine and my girlfriend's anniversary, so that's a bit of a coincidence. The thing that I was most astonished about with this reveal is just how much is going to be crammed in the box. I'm sure it's going to come with a hefty price tag, and I think we're looking at definitely the £95 mark. Don't quote me on that, but I think it will be. It can't possibly be £75, which is what the initial starter set was, because we've got so many models and we've got this massive colossal hardback book in here. Let's take a quick look at the models. It's all of these for the sacrosanct chamber, and then you get all of this lot for the nighthaunt, and basically that's everything I said we would probably get, with the exception of the fact that we didn't know whether we were going to get one or two or all of these heroes here, and it turns out we're going to get all of them. And for the stormcast, we had no idea we were going to get a knight Incantor, but yeah, basically it's a Lord Arcanum. You get 8 of the Sequitors, 5 of the Castigators, 3 of the, what are these guys called again? The Evocators, an Incantor and a celestar ballista. It seems amazing that they're releasing a whole new stormcast chamber. They're giving us all of those in one box. That just seems astonishing to me. Then on the nighthaunt side of things, we are getting the Knight of Shrouds, we're getting the Spirit Torment, the Lord Executioner, 5 of the Glaivewraith Stalkers, 4 of these Grimghast Reapers. I have to try and remember what all these things are called. These are called the chainrasps hordes, and we get 20 of those. And we get a Guardian of Souls, and obviously the Knight of Shrouds is the version on the horse, which looks absolutely stunning. I think, if I counted correctly, it is 54 models, and they are all going to be push fit, which some people will be like, oh, I hate push fit, but it doesn't matter. Like, ignore those people. This is a starter set, so you want it to be accessible for new people. You want to be able to just get the box, take everything out, and get playing as quickly as possible. And with this, you don't even need glue. Just clip them off the sprue, push them together, and you are good to go. The other great thing about that is in starter sets, it's all monopose anyway. So even if you go and buy bits, it's difficult to convert them, and yeah, this is just good. From our first look at the sprues, the only thing that's slightly concerning me is look how fragile that looks there. I think this faction is going to make me feel a little bit neurotic about trying to make sure none of these break, but they do just look absolutely stunning. I know I keep saying it, but they do look incredible. We're also going to get a start here guide, a core rules booklet, and this booklet here looks very intriguing and welcome. It is called The Battle for Glymmsforge, and it's only 32 pages, but it basically sets up the narrative between all of the figures in this box. It basically chronicles the first encounter of the Sacrosanct Chamber with the Nighthaunt for the first time in the opening battles of the Soul Wars. It's always good to have a bit of extra narrative behind the box itself. On top of that, we are getting these 13 warscroll cards, which is brilliant because if you've played the game and you own warscroll cards, you will know that these are invaluable. The great thing here as well is because Games Workshop has decided to put them in the box, it means that people can play their games and actually try them out and think, actually, yeah, these are really cool, I want to go and buy some. So that is definitely a welcome addition. Speaking of narrative, narrative as well. I didn't want to miss this out. We're also getting the first chapter of the Soul Wars novel, and this author is absolutely amazing. He's done the Plague Garden book, which I think is hands down the best Age of Sigmar book that you can read. I'd thoroughly recommend you go and check it out, but make sure you read the books that come before it first. But it is absolutely fantastic. I could not praise it more. Here's the thing then. We've got over 50 models in this box. They're brand new. They're the most detailed models I've probably ever seen. They look absolutely incredible. As if that wasn't enough, we are getting this gorgeous looking book. 320 pages of lore, new artwork. It's going to have all of these different things we can do in terms of gameplay, how to play in the different realms. This to me is the icing on the cake, and it's probably the thing in the box I'm most excited about. We had that little Malign Portents book, which was brilliant at kind of introducing things, but this is the one I've wanted all along, and I've probably said it more than enough times on this channel, so I cannot wait. It's going to be available separately as well if you don't want to buy the box, so that's pretty cool. But literally half of it is going to be full of lore and the artwork and fleshing out the realms in a way we've never seen them before. There are so many gaps in the storyline. From the Age of Myth up until the present day in the storyline, there are absolutely hundreds of years, maybe thousands of years, and there are gaps all over the place that we've had little hints at, but we haven't known exactly what's going on. We haven't seen all of the primitive settlements. We don't know too much about the realms themselves. We're going to get maps of it all. Art that shows you what a citizen of each realm might look like. Oh, it sounds absolutely heavenly to me. I can't wait. It's basically the best thing that they ever could have released for someone like me. I'm very excited about it. And we even get an overview of all the different factions and everything. Like, there's a nice double page spread here on nighthaunts, which I can't wait to read. But then we've also got the second half, which is dedicated to playing games. Like I said, it's got the rules for the realms of battle, stuff for open play, narrative play, and match play, and that makes me think it's going to tread on the toes a little bit of the General's Handbook 2018. I'm mostly going to leave this video there because there's just too much to talk about in this video. I just wanted to give an overview of what's in that box. But other stuff that's really exciting in this article is that we've got the Malign Sorcery coming out, and look at this. We've now got our first proper view of all of the different endless spells that are going to be in the game with the second edition. They're all coming in one box, which is amazing. Like, I had no idea. I thought you'd have to go out and buy them separately. But no, you get the whole lot all in one go. And you get this new book that explains how they all work and everything like that. We finally know what all of them are called. It looks great fun, and I can't wait to buy them, especially knowing that it's all going to be in one box. That's really neat as well. We've actually got painting guides so we can make them look really good as well, just from the book itself that you get in the box. They even previewed the new General's Handbook, and look how gorgeous the front cover looks. The quality really has just gone through the roof at the moment, but I will talk about all of the stuff that's going to be in that in another video because, like I said, there's just too much to talk about. But obviously it's going to be the essential handbook for playing games, knowing all of the different points values, having allegiance abilities in there. We've got a preview of the new paints, which we all knew about already. The accessories we've seen, the dice we've seen, but there's a lot more detail here than we saw before. We've got some new push fit models coming, which we all thought were going to be Shadespire warbands, but it turns out they're not, or at least it doesn't say they are. It says they're basically there to just bolster the forces of what you get in the starter box. They are very nice poses though, which is very cool. And the other thing that's interesting is you actually get a musician in this set here for the Glaivewraith Stalkers. So that might be a kind of cheap way of boosting those units, because obviously at some point these will be available separately, and I don't doubt the separate ones will have all of these extra customization abilities and icon bearers and all sorts of stuff. So yeah. That's everything I need to say in this video. I'm going to leave it there before it gets too long. There's also a new Nighthaunts faction focus, which looks absolutely incredible because we get to find out about some more of these units that we haven't really seen before. So watch out for my video on those. I'm not sure when I'm going to get time to do it. But otherwise, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new and hit the little bell icon so you know when my videos come out. And otherwise, I will see you guys really soon.